field, H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So Tulsa's offense comes onto the field first today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will now get its first chance with the football. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Finds his target. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Bernard. He's got enough. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He breaks a tackle. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. The fake wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy
got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. The Owls want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it again on the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
7, Tulsa, 0.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. That's the sophomore safety that the trainers are taking a look at. We'll let you know how he's doing as soon as we find out. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Plows through the defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Got the first down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Back to throw. It's straight. The screen, and watch out. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That one's not even close. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Selling the fake. Buying time to his right. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for the goal line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they take it in for 6 more points. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Davis. Gets it out to the 25-yard line. A gain of 3. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run him again. Nice move to keep running. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Tulsa wasting no time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Hayes. And they can't make the connection on third down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got a man, it's Porter. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Owls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Long way to go on second down. Running inside, it's Bernard. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads in the nick of time.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where...
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Takes his shot. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Davis. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Out wide right, it's Davis. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to Davis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Right at the line. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Davis. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
Tulsa, 3.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And makes a grab and room to run. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Drives inside. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Straight ahead, it's Davis. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Sets his feet. It's Hayes. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The kick is on its way. On the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to throw to start this drive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Turning it on! He's finally stopped by the defense, makes up some of that ground they lost, but it'll still be 3rd down and the clock's running. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass, it's Hayes. They're all over him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Middle Tennessee State taking on the number 10 team, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And it's the Blue Raiders, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this.
Snags it, and there's running room. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 2nd and long here. Sells the fake. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Extending the play. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Got his man on the right. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. To the air, it's Hayes. Out wide left, it's Henry. Runs through a man, he might have space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. In the backfield, it's Henry. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. One of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear.
He'll take a deep shot here. Underneath Tulsa coverage, got it deep downfield. He's loose down the left side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. And the Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Got him quickly. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Left side is Ford. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's straight. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll move the wide receiver.
Sweep.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything.
He's loose on the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Tulsa. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's straight. Throws quickly. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll run it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Moves to his right. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Porter. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. The quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Buying a little time to his left. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Out wide right, it's Porter. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Tulsa with a fresh set of downs to start the 4th. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Sweet spin. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back. Just 1 possession away. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. To throw, it's straight. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Henry. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gee. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give, it's Davis. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun. Just had to get rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Right side, it's McKinney. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Out of bounds at the 34. A productive job by the return team. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Makes a grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Drake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. 15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make.
Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
And you try to catch them off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, you got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week, you got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Looking downfield, it's Drake. Moving out to the right. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Right on the money, and he makes the... the end zone. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side, it's McKinney. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's McKinney. Runs through a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.